You're watching CES Live, powered by Ustream.tv, the most powerful way to stream live video, and by NewTek, makers of the TriCaster family of broadcast and streaming systems. And now, CES Live.
Hey folks, welcome back to our continuing coverage of CES 2014. I am John P.
And I'm Georgia.
And we've got a very special guest with us today. Mark is here from Sharp. How are you, sir?
I'm doing fantastic.
How is this show treating you guys?
It's really sharp, actually.
I see what you did there.
No, it's really going extremely well.
Nice.
Yeah, we
Excellent.
have some great new products that we're announcing, and we've gotten great traffic. It's a lot of fun.
Well, good. I mean, certainly we come to CES for all the major updates, and we see a wide variety of folks. We see a lot of little guys, and then we see some of the big players. And of course, Sharp is one of those that everyone's always looking towards. Okay, what's going on this year? So you guys get a lot of attention here.
Yeah, I went down to see the display. It was
Did you? Great, thank you.
Stunning.
Awesome.
Stunning, really, really nice, and packed.
It was.
It was so difficult to get down, go early. And it was just packed with people oohing and ahhing over all of the TVs.
Especially we're showing technology, 8K technology.
I know. I was actually talking about that yesterday, and I was saying, and I want to talk about the new stuff that you guys are announcing. But I had this crazy, fear, let's call it, that we don't even have 4K technology yet, and we're looking at 8K technology. And when I think back, I don't remember, for example, when 720p was announced, we weren't showing 720p and looking at the new 1080p's before 720p's were even out. I mean, 720p's were out, and it took a while to get to 1080p, and then we've had 1080p out for a long time without 4K, and then 4K started trickling. 4K is not out, and we're seeing 8K. Why don't we just skip 4K?
Well, I think it's going to take a little while for 8K to develop, including the content to really enjoy it, but it shows that Sharp is not just thinking about today, and we certainly have a great lineup of products that we're going to be announcing, but we're really looking toward the future. And 8K technology, we're showing two different types. One is regular 8K, which if you know a little bit about pixels, 1080p is 2 million pixels, 4K is 8 million pixels, but 8K is 32 million pixels.
It's exponential.
So
it's ridiculous.
That's a lot of pixels.
That's a lot of pixels.
That's a lot of chocolate.
And it's so real and so dense that it's really like looking out a window. It's natural.
It's looking at
3D.
something better than a window.
Well, I don't know if we get better than real life, but it's pretty
It's
damn
even
close.
better than real life.
It makes real life look unreal.
And then we're also demonstrating along with our partners on this project, Dolby and Philips, glasses-free 3D using the 8K technology, and it's just really incredible.
Wow.
I have to say, I've only seen it once. It's been a little while since I looked at it, but it was the kind of thing where when you look at 4K, you think, wow, that's really gorgeous. I mean, it looks like her. It's gorgeous, But then when you look at 8K,
Can you train him, please?
when you look at 8K, you have to stop and get all up in its grill, and you're like, what? That is not even possible. It's hard, it's startling. It's not just gorgeous, it's startling.
It is. And your comment about getting up in the grill, you get right up to the screen and you cannot see the pixels. It's that dense. It's great.
It's unbelievable.
But we're also announcing 2 4K televisions. We'll be refreshing our lineup. We have currently a 70-inch 4K, which is the industry's first THX 4K certified television set. And we'll be expanding that to a 60-inch and a refresh on the 70 coming later in the year.
So I've got a big 85-inch Sharp hanging in my living room. Can I trade it? Can I trade that in, maybe?
We'll trade in on that, no problem.
Get it traded.
There you go.
And how much would that go for?
Which one?
70.
The 70-inch, it's around $5,000.
Oh wow, that's good.
It's
5,000?
That's good.
I pay 5,000 for mine.
Technology marches on.
Yes, it does.
Wow.
Now, one of the challenges with 4K is content. So we have a problem with both capturing the content, like
Right.
we're not doing 4K cameras here.
Oh, really?
And then I know, can you believe we're so behind the
believe it.
times? And then also distributing the content, so you got the capture and distribution.
Right.
But it's like, I think I want 4K, but I can't get 4K content.
Well, number one, the product has a built-in upscaler. We call it a Revelation upscaler.
You like how I set him up for that?
I did. It was
And
beautiful.
that was also part of the THX certification to see how it upscaled 1080p content. And I think you're going to see very shortly that there's going to be streaming services, and I think Comcast just announced, not to plug them, but they're going to have some 4K content that they're going to be
If you
putting
happen
out
to
in
be
the
lucky enough
marketplace.
to be in one of those areas, yeah, that'll be
That's
good.
right.
Yeah.
That's right. So it's going to happen.
But even the upscaling technology, how good is it? I mean, I haven't
I think
seen upscaling to 4K, but I remember in the past, like upscaling a DVD to 1080p, for example,
Yeah.
it probably looked about 70% better than a DVD.
Well, I don't think it's not quite to resident 4K content, but it does improve the picture, and it looks great. Stop by and take a look at it.
Yeah, I will do that.
Oh yeah, you should. You should.
And then the other technology we're announcing is something we call Quatron Plus. Sharp launched about 4 years ago a 4 subpixel technology, red, green, blue, and yellow, and using that panel as the foundation, and then secret sauce we call Revelation technology. We have the ability to split those pixels in half. So it takes
that seems almost
1080p picture and more than doubles the resolution of that 1080p picture.
I can't even understand the type of technology that goes into being able to split the pixels.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
Well, pixels are those little dots that make the picture, so we can make them smaller and
Oh.
give you more resolution.
Oh,
How's that?
okay.
That works. I
Yeah,
understand
okay.
that.
That worked for John.
Yeah.
I knew you got it. But.
Yeah, she's way up here, and I'm
yeah.
kind of not. So
No, but Sharp's panels, we have the ability to control the top and the bottom of the subpixels. So, again, using that algorithm, that secret sauce, we
The
can
secret
split.
magic.
Yeah, that's right.
Wow.
Revelation technology.
The one that you can't talk about.
That's right. What other? Let's talk a little bit. Have you seen any kind of changes to the smart functionality of the TVs? Because we're talking a lot about, density of the pixels and picture quality and stuff, which are very important. But also, what's important to me is kind of one-stop shopping. I want to get my Netflix and my this and my that all in my TV and have it be smart. So what's going on with that?
Well, we're launching a new Smart Central, as we call it, platform. And we think it's a big leap forward because you can pre-select, you just put in your zip code, and then it presents you with the carriers that are in your area, and you select which one you have. And then it'll ask you which streaming providers that you have, like Netflix or Hulu or whatever. And then it aggregates all the content based on the content, not based on the providers. So if you want to watch Batman, as an example, you type in Batman, and all the places that you can watch Batman will come up.
It doesn't care if it's Hulu or Netflix
It's
or
somewhat-
broadcast TV.
It's agnostic to where it's coming from. How's
That's
that word?
I like that.
You like that? Okay. And you're picking and choosing based on content, not based
Nice.
on the provider.
Because that is what we want. We just want to have the content. I want to watch a certain show and just say, is it there, and have it come up. So that's exactly what
So
we're
it might
looking
be on
for.
broadcast, but maybe you don't want to watch it that way, and it'll also show that it's on your Hulu service, and you can choose to
Get
go
the
that way
choice.
if you want. It's up to you.
Yeah, that's true. I really don't want to have to go log into Netflix and search for it, and it's not there. Then I log into Amazon Prime and I search for it, it's not. And then you log into Hulu. That's just too much work.
We're
I
doing the
just
work
want to
for
watch
you.
my
I like
TV.
Nice setup. Yeah, we're doing the work for you.
Good,
Exactly.
good.
That's it.
But what about the controller? Are we going to have to type through all the letters to...
That's
Well,
a
you
good
can do it on
question.
the remote, but that does get a little
it gets a little
tedious
frustrating.
sometimes.
How else can we do it?
You can do it on your smartphone or your
Love
tablet,
it.
and
Oh, is there
do
an
it over
app?
your network. Yes.
An app that connects to the TV?
Yes.
And I can use like my iPad or
Yes.
my Android tablet.
Exactly.
That
yeah.
makes me happy.
Me likey.
And you can do the remote control functionality we were talking about, and you can send content, photos, whatever.
Fling it up there?
And fling it over to your television set, and then enjoy it on the
Nice.
big screen.
That
which,
is
of course, will be a sharp big screen. But yes.
Of course it will be. A
That's
sharp
my brand
4K
plug.
big screen.
and soon to be 8.
And soon to be 8.
32 million pixels. Yeah.
Now, we see a lot of talk about these curved TVs. What are your thoughts on them?
It's a very interesting technology. I think it's great that manufacturers are, pushing the envelope to see what consumers want to try. Right now, our focus is on picture quality and the large screen experience. But if that's what the consumer wants, Sharp will, I'm sure, address that. But we're not showing that at this time.
Nice. Okay, well, thank you so much for running down the current lineup with us, and keep us informed if there are any updates or
Appreciate
changes.
it. One quick feature that
Yes.
I didn't mention, we also have something, it's kind of simple, but it's a feature called wallpaper mode. And when you have a 60, 70, 80, 90-inch television, when it's off, it's kind of a big black space, right?
Thing on the wall.
So wallpaper mode has some built-in classic artwork that we present in a very low power consumption environment. And really it looks like a piece of canvas or like a framed picture.
Just
I
hanging on the
like
wall.
that. I like that.
And then you can load in your own personal photography as well, photos, family photos.
And it's not going to cause any burn-in,
No,
there's not going to
no,
be any
absolutely
damage,
not.
and it looks beautiful instead of just having a
Exactly.
huge black screen that's taking up
That's right.
your entire wall.
So it helps you
That is very
have a nice
cool.
environment.
I
yes.
like that.
And it's
Smart.
very low power.
About 10% of the power that you use to run your television
Okay,
set.
so by
Less
the
than
way,
a
just before you go, out of curiosity, something like the new 70-inch panels. I mean, are they getting more energy efficient than even a couple of years ago? I think my 85-incher is probably, I think it consumes around 200 watts when it's in full operation, if I recall
I think ours
correctly.
are around, I'm not a tech expert, but I think around 150 watts.
Okay, for like the 70-inch.
$20 a year to operate,
Yeah.
give or take, depending on the
Yeah, it's not
the
that
model.
much. I was just curious.
But that's an interesting point because currently the 4K TVs are not Energy Star rated yet. But our Quattron Plus technology is, and our entire lineup, other than the 4K, is Energy Star rated.
Cool. All right.
Cool.
Wonderful. Great.
What else?
I don't know. We could go all day, but they're going to give me the whole wrap-up,
Okay.
move on, So you guys
Well, thank
check
you.
out everything that Sharp has going on over there on the website, sharpusa.com, if I'm not correct.
SharpUSA.com, and we just launched a brand new website, so check it out.
Which one? Oh, you mean that one's refreshed?
It is, yes.
Excellent. All right, check it out over there, guys, and stay tuned. We got more live coverage here from CES. We'll be back with more shortly.